What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here, and we are back with our franchise mode as the Detroit Red Wings. We're picking up right here where we left off, and I was reading you guys' comments. I saw a lot of ideas for free agent signings and all that kind of stuff. I don't think we're gonna make any major signings because again, I think we're in that point where we're still waiting for guys to develop. I mean, we got Svechnikov, Tatar on the left wing side. Someone was saying go after Skinner, which it does kind of make sense. I'll give you that. It does kind of make sense, but at the same time, then, we're kind of what happens when Svechnikov gets to jump. Are we going to trade Skinner off? Like, I don't know. It'll be kind of hard, and we do have, we have 15 mil to work with. And I'd rather kind of save that right now because we're going to need to do some big signings next year. We're going to have huge signings next year. And Skinner, if he's, yeah. I mean, if we have like a bunch of cap locked into that guy, it will be kind of hard to be able to lock everyone in. So you know what I'm going to do is just search for a couple depth guys and some prospects and things like that. So depth forwards, I think we're going to get like a couple of these. How's Skeevier? I don't know. No, not really. Okay. Antoine Vermette. Maybe Vermette. Who's this guy? Bellemare? No, not really. Foligno, not too expensive. Alright, let's go down a bit. Just looking for some guys who could, fill in playoff. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Vermette. Yeah, he was good enough. He's good enough for depth. Yeah. So we're going to give him 1 year deal. Yeah, 1 year deal at like 1.50. That'll be good enough for Vermette. We'll get him and get like one more depth forward, and that will be it. Is this Howden guy? No, not really. Fontaine? Nope. Oh, he's a sniper anyway. Alashemsky? Nope. Bozak? What the hell? Maybe I'll get a Tyler Bozak. 33. Listed as second line. How the hell is he 80? He must have been like super unhappy or something like that. He's listed as second liner. That's really weird. I don't know. I don't want to get him just in case like he'll get even more unhappy playing out of his role. You know what I mean? Malone? Maybe. Keep an eye on Malone. Emerson Edom? No. Sniper, I think. Jason? No, not good enough defensively. Clichy? Nope. Rasmussen? Maybe. How about this? Nope. Sniper. No. Not playmaker. Delorier. Actually, yeah, Delorier is really good. 83, 86, 84 in those defensive categories. He's 28 too, so maybe we get this guy. He'll hang around for a few years. So you know what? I'm gonna sign this guy. Yeah, we're gonna sign him. 1 year, 1.250. That should be able to get him, right? All right, so that's who we're really gonna sign for our NHL team. Now we're gonna look at the potential guys. Now, this guy, power forward, left wing, 21 years old. Yeah, this is a guy I want to pick up. There's already a team interested in him, but we give him 3 years and we jack up his price. LA is interested in him. So, but if we do this, I think we should get him. 3 years to jack up his price like that. So we'll try to go after that guy. He's a pretty decent potential guy. 21, 72 overall. That's, this guy could be easy, at least depth first in the future. No. I know someone was saying I released this guy. Yeah, bottom 6. Yeah, don't need him. No, not good enough overall. Same thing with him. I think that was the main guy. Bottom 6, nope, playmaker. 7th, no. I think that's actually the only one I really want to pick up. Because maybe this guy. I know he is 69. And it's okay at 21. I mean, I'd rather him be 70 so I could actually play him on the AHL team. 2 teams are interested. Do I want to pay as much as I would for him, though? Ooh, wait a sec. I know this guy's 25, but he is already 78 overall. He actually looks like he wants a real deal, though, so hold on. Yeah, he does want a real deal, so actually... Yeah, no, I don't want that then. Morrison. Sniper... No, I listed to be bottom 6. No. Okay, you know what? I'm only going to sign that one guy. Yeah, I'm looking around. That's really the only one I'd really want to sign. You don't want to have too many of them. So we'll do that, and then I don't think there's any goalies or anything like that. So we're just going to sign this guy, and, I'll take one more look at our options here on left wing, just to see, and so everyone can see that with my logic. Hopefully, everyone will kind of understand why I don't want to go after Skinner. And I'm actually looking for myself too, because maybe I'm gonna change. I might change my mind right here, because Skinner. I'm not gonna lie, man. Skinner looks good. 90 overall. Left winger. Let's just check out left wingers. Okay, so we got Thomas Tatar. We got Bertuzzi. This guy's more of the bottom six guy. Yurko, but we're playing him everywhere. We might trade him anyway. Svechnikov is the main guy we're waiting for. All right, so first and second line. Bertuzzi's like third line. We got Winnick and anyone for depth fourth line. So that's good. And in the system, we got this guy coming up, G. Smith. I think this is a grinder, right? No, two-way forward. That's right. Okay, we got two-way forward. Again, another depth guy coming up. This guy's not going to be anything. So, if anything, if we're waiting for Svechnikov, I want to see if this guy jumps. Because if this guy gets up to like second line time, then what happens? Like, where do we play Svechnikov? Play him on the third line, stunt him. Then Tatar goes to the second line, which is fine, and we have Skinner on the first line. But I kind of want to give Svechnikov the chance. I want to grow this team internally. We sign a guy who's like 27, 28. Like, sure, he'll match up good with Tatar, but we have a lot of young crop coming through, and I kind of want to give him a chance to develop. Like Yurko and Mantha, they kind of busted, but I want to give Svechnikov big time. We didn't. I kind of think like we played Mantha kind of wrong, I guess, is what people were saying to me. I should have played him up more, which I'm learning with like elites, especially like I've noticed like red elites. If you play them like in higher roles, you can accelerate their growth and actually give them past what they could be elsewhere. Or should be, I should say. So, you know what? I want to give Svechnikov the chance. I want to see if he jumps, and I want to give him another chance on the second line. We could always make a trade. That's never out of the question. If that guy's not panning out, we make a trade. And I think this year might be the year where we package Yurko and Mantha together for something, for the right wing side. But like I said, we got this guy. He's on the team, but we'll be playing him in the AHL. We got Glendening, Mantha. We only have Stone really. But what we're gonna do, I think, this year is see where is he? Oh yeah, he's a center. See where Patrick ends up. And he's 78 right now. If he gets a jump to like in his 80s, then I think we just put him on the NHL team. Since you guys are calling for it, and people are saying he'll grow if he's on the NHL team. So I'll take your guys' word for it, and we'll play him on like the second line or something like that with Turris. I mean, if Turris can't get him to Bruce, then what the hell? You know what I mean? So we'll try this out. But yeah, that's my logic for not wanting to sign someone. I think we're growing internally right now, and this is only year 4? That we're getting into, I think. Yeah, this is only like year 4 that we're getting into. No need to hit a panic button yet. We've been making the playoffs pretty successfully. I mean, second round exits, but that's not horrible. I mean, for the team that we are, that's nothing to frown at. So let's advance a couple of days here, see if we get these signings. And then we'll go past the free agency. I'll do my lines, and we'll start simming. And then we can also talk about trades and things like that. But I think for the most part, we got to keep with the same strategy we were doing last year. See what happens to our young guys if they're growing. All right, so we got Vermette good, we got Delorier good, and we got that guy, that prospect guy. So that should be pretty much it. All right, so we're going to sim up to the next season, and I'll take care of my lines, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, so here we are. I wanted to check out any jumps that we got. So, interestingly, Mantha jumped up to an 85. This was something that I was definitely not expecting. He's listed to be second line now, so holy crap, this guy took a while to develop, but he's actually listed to be second line. So, I don't know if this guy's on the chopping block any longer. I think Yurko's the main guy now that we trade away. So, wow. And then, now I'm kind of hesitant about bringing Patrick up, you know what I mean? Because if you look at Patrick, he's only jumped to 80, and he's still listed to be a minor league scorer. So I think maybe we'll play him down there for a while. Yulson's ready. Bean jumped up more, so that's great. And I was planning on playing him on the top pair anyway. Foot is now 79, so one more good year for this guy in the minors. He'll be ready. Wallet, yeah, he's minor bait for sure. This guy, he's almost there. Was he always yellow? Maybe I thought this. Oh no, that was sorry. Yeah, this guy was always yellow. I was thinking of the Nastasiuk or whatever that guy's name is. Anyway, so we did get some jumps, and not where I expected. I expected Patrick to jump a bit more. I was hoping for like an 82 out of him. I mean, only 80? I don't know if I want to play him in the NHL, but I mean, I know someone was probably going to say put him on the third line or something like that. So for this beginning of this, for the first couple months, I'm going to keep him in the AHL, I think, and then if you really want to see this guy in the NHL, give me a good argument. Don't just say, like, oh, I've done 28 franchises. Because that's crazy, man. How the hell have you done 28 franchises? I will play him up here if he's, if it looks like we could use him, or maybe I'll start him here and then send him down. The only thing about that is, like, I'll demoralize him if I send him down. I kind of want to start him in the AHL and then call him up and give him more morale that way if we need someone on the third line. So, I mean, that's what we're looking at right now, and I like him. Like, a power forward on the third line, that'll be great. But, yeah, I was actually very surprised to see Mantha jump up to an 85. I think if we play him now in the second line, maybe this guy gets up to like an 87. He's still only 24. I mean, he's got a couple more years. So this guy could become a decent second liner for us. The thing about that, though, is like Stone is sort of a second liner as well. So, I mean, maybe we won't have a first liner unless Mantha gets crazy production and stuff like that. But, yeah, one thing, oh, God, I'm actually worried. I don't see him. Yeah, Svechnikov is still 83. Now, that's kind of worrying because I wanted him to jump, man. So he's 22 as well, so I don't know about this guy. I think maybe we try to find someone else. So, yeah, I understand where you guys were coming from. I wanted to see this guy get a jump, man. Like, I really did. I don't know if this guy's going to get the jump, though. So, this is his last year on his contract. I think we'd maybe play him for a while, see if he grows over the year. If he doesn't, I think we ship him off. That's where I'm at right now. I want to give all our prospects the chance. I mean, I know I could have signed Skinner. I'm aware of that. Like, he'd be great. I mean, there's no denying that. I wanted to see if someone could be better. If Svechnikov could really grow really well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Yurko, I think trade him. He's 26 on his last year's contract. I think this guy, we trade him now. 83 overall, he's not going to get much better than that. He's not going to be, and even if he is 85, that's not good enough for our second line where we're going to be in a couple years, So I think that guy's tradable for sure. And maybe should we wait to the trade deadline or do that, early into the season? You guys can let me know about that. But right now, let me take care of the lines, and then I'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, we got our lines all figured out for right now. So we got, Tatar, Larkin, Stone. We're putting them back together. We're trying to give Larkin that higher time so we can grow a bit more. Hopefully it'll work. If not, yeah, whatever. He'll be a good second liner for pretty much the duration of this GM mode. Second line, Svechnikov, Kyle Turris, and Mantha. Again, we need Svechnikov to grow. Mantha jumped up a bit. Hopefully he keeps growing. If he has a good year this year, I think he could do it. I mean, his shot's getting really good. His shots, his accuracy not as great, but it's still decent. Hopefully we can get that up to 90, and you know what? He'll be perfect for us. Kyle Turris is there, of course. Svechnikov, yeah, his accuracy kind of same story. Third line, we got Sheahan, Bertuzzi, and Yurko for now. Now, we're having Yurko there just because, it's a third line scoring line. Maybe he gets a bit. But this guy's trade bait this year. He's 26. It's his last year to grow. I don't really want a sniper to be on the third line unless he's, solidly growing. And Yurko's kind of past that stage then. Fourth line, Delorier, Anthonisiu, and Glendening. We got Winnick scratched up here. Defensively is where, of course, we're always looking good. But I got Sergachev, and I put Bean up there because I want him to just get amazing top two. And then we got DeKaiser and Carlson. Now, this year, Carlson is trade bait. I'll tell you why. Last year of his contract, we're paying him a bit. And we got Yulson coming up who's going to take that spot. Carlson's, he's too good to play on like a top four, but he's going to help us out. But I think we ship this guy off maybe at the trade deadline if Yulson gets a good jump, and we want to get something really good for this guy. All right, and that's my idea right now. And I know it seems weird to ship this guy off, but this guy was a filler guy, remember. Or we could ship off to Kaiser. Maybe we keep Carlson, ship off to Kaiser. One of the two has got to go, basically, is what I'm saying. Either it's going to have to be to Kaiser or Carlson. All right, but one of these guys has got to go, and we got to get something good for him because this guy was just a fill-in guy for us. You know what I mean? But I'm more leaning towards getting rid of Carlson because DeKaiser actually fits in on that top four, Anyway, that's what we're looking at. We got Russo here because this guy jumped up a good goddamn amount, and yeah, he's ready, man. He overtook Marchenko, basically. And I think, no, we got Marchenko down. Now, I'm going to show you guys AHL in a second, but I want to finish with this. We have a bit of a problem when it comes to defense. It's a good problem, though. Yeah, here's a power play. Stone, Larkin, Tatar, Bean, and Carlson. I put Carlson up here for now. And then, actually, you know what I'm going to do? No. Yeah, no, never mind. Actually, I want them in their one-timer size. Yeah, I do. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I messed that up. And then we got Mantha, Turris, and Svechnikov. We really need Svechnikov to produce well. I mean, if Turris can't get these two guys to produce, We don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. But we got Carlson back there, so it should help him out well. 4-man power play looks like this. Penalty kill looks like this. Excuse me, Anthony Bertuzzi, and then Glendening and Shahan. Really good. Glendening's good enough. Bertuzzi, actually, you know what? I'm going to switch. I want to get this guy to grow, but then again, I don't need him to grow anymore. So you know what? I put him in there initially to grow. I'm going to put in Delorier, I think, because Delorier is, yeah, he's way better defensively. Yeah, we're going to put him in there. Yeah, we're going to put Delorier in there. Maybe move him down. Yeah. No, we can leave. We'll leave him there with Anthony, actually. All right, and then, yeah, Anthony Shahan for the 3-man. And those are our defense for that. We got Russo and Yulson in there, and Sergachev and DeKaiser. Now, we don't have any defensive defensemen, but that's not a big deal. And, of course, goaltenders. You guys know Mrazek and Kakkonen. All right, now I'm going to show you. We have a bit of a problem when it comes to AHL. Okay, let me just do best lines real quick, because I didn't even touch that. I'm just going to do best lines for now. Don't worry, this is not how it's going to look. I'll fix this in a sec. But when it comes to defense, man, we got 281s, and they're going to take away playing time from these guys. You know what I mean? Hicketts and Marchenko. Marchenko's done growing. Hicketts, you know, he's listed to be depth. So I think a couple of these guys have got to go, because I don't want to play him here. I could. I mean, we could have a really good defensive core, but, I mean, who are we missing? I want to see if we're not playing anyone here in the AHL. If we are, I'll keep those guys. But there might be some guys that we... Oh, yeah, look at all this crap. Valimaki, top 6. You know, we maybe want to put that guy in. Allen, he's done grown, so don't worry about him. Korolyuk, 7th defenseman, not huge deal. Hronek, not a huge deal. So maybe... Okay, only one guy that we really want to be playing, and that's Valimaki. So, yeah, we want to get this guy in there somewhere. So we trade off... I think maybe we should trade off Marchenko since he's done growing. And I want to play, you know, I want to play foot here for sure. Wallet doesn't matter too much, but I definitely want to play foot there. Playing with like Hicketts, that'd be perfect. Saariarvi here, yeah, and you know, Marchenko I think is odd. Like we have too many defensemen who are ready. So this guy's great. He's got great defensive stats, but the other guy was better. When I looked at it, technically this guy is better. So that's why I'm putting him up here. Look at his defensive stats. They're kind of even defensively. But yeah, I like where his 86 is in defensive awareness rather than shot blocking. I like that. It's a better place for it. And plus, he's, you know, a little bit better overall. Just overall in his stats, he's better. So I'm giving him the time. And he's, you know, it's his last year to grow, but he's already better than Marchenko. Maybe he gets, you know, up to an 83. It'll be perfect. And then we got Hicketts coming up who could fill in the next top 6 spot when Yulson moves up to the top 4. And then, of course, we're going to ship off Carlson or DeKaiser. And then Bean looks like our top 2 guy. Now, what we have to worry about then is like almost like, oh shoot, well what happens to Foot now? Well, we're developing him. We'll get to that when we get there. You know, we're still developing him. He is listed to be elite. It is red, but I mean this guy could be another top 2 guy for us, you know. It's going to be you know, a bit crazy, but he's another two-way defender. So maybe this guy is trade bait. We get a really good, you know, something for this guy. But, you know, I hate trading prospects, and we're not going to think about that right now. So that's what we're looking at. I'm going to just fix the AHL lines, make sure I got everyone playing where I want them to play, and then we'll get a couple months done of simming. All right, guys, all the lines taken care of. We got our AHL done as well. Got everyone playing where they need to be. Got them some special teams time, all that kind of good stuff. So, all right, we're going to get a couple months of simming done. Check out everyone's stats and everything like that. And, we'll think about the trades that we want to make. I want to get your guys' opinions on it. I kind of have an idea what I want to do, but we don't have to trade right now. It's not an immediate thing that we need to do. Let's give, you know, some people a chance to kind of start producing. All right, so, yeah. All right, just get past this preseason here. So basically what I'm thinking is this year, I think I don't think we shouldn't be a playoff team, but what we really need to work on is our offensive output. I mean, We've been trying to work on that. That's basically been our biggest downfall right now. Oh, shit. Stop simulation. I forgot to turn off injuries. I just saw that. Svechnikov got injured. Don't worry. It's only day-to-day by the looks of it. Holy crap. My bad, guys. That would have been bad. I can't believe I forgot to turn off injuries. Whoopsies. Okay. So just a minor injury for Svechnikov. It didn't give me a thing where I needed to make line changes, so that's all right. Whoopsies. Injuries back off. All right. That was a bit awkward there. It's all good, though. Let's keep going. Everyone getting injured in preseason. That's perfect. 3-2-1 in the preseason, so not the greatest, but whatever. All right, let's go back up to here. Alright, starting into the regular season pretty soon. Yeah, we're compliant. 3-3-1 for the preseason, so not bad. Svechnikov gained some morale. Okay, started off good. Jake Bean's gaining morale because of ice time. That's what we want. Alright, scouting. Now, yeah, we'll do the same kind of thing. I'm just going to keep checking out forwards because that's our main gap right now. We're fine for defensemen. We're fine for goaltenders. It's always going to be forwards right now because we need to find more offense. So, a bit weaker. We'll see. Sometimes when they say it's a bit weaker, there's crazy good guys in the first round, but yeah, we'll see. Oh man, 1-2 to start off with, not the greatest, but that's fine. It's still early, still very early. We're gonna get these first couple months done and reassess where we're at and make the trades that we want to make. But yeah, not the greatest start right there. I'm hoping to get us back in there. Come on, guys, win some games. It looks like it's the same kind of freaking story. Can't produce offense. Which makes sense. That's been this team's story the whole time. Oh my goodness. A lot of losses right there. Yeah, it's offense. We got no offense. Yeah, I'm hearing it right now, Skinner. I know. I wanted to give Svechnikov the chance. But yeah, it's looking like maybe that would have been the better choice. But you got to give your young guys a chance to develop, man. That's what we have them for. So yeah, it's looking like when we win, man, we're winning these close games. We're never like blowing anyone out. 6-5-1 though, so we've won a few games. We're jumping back on top of things where we should be. I mean, we're not a bad team. I don't think we should have a bad year. We had a rough start. Losing these games, I don't like that. Yeah, not producing enough. I could already tell just by the scores of the games that we're just still not producing enough offense. I mean, look at that. We're losing 1-4, two nights in a row, man. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. All right, yeah. Having a losing record to start off with, that's not a good sign here in Detroit. All right, we got to jump back on top of things here. Yeah, I'm thinking if we ship Yurko out, maybe we bring up Patrick. Because look at this, man. Look at that start. That's not good. We're not doing good right now. Yep, something needs to happen. I'm just thinking of the assets already, what we have to trade. So we'll take a look at that. But yeah, I definitely think we need offense, man. Our defensive core, we inserted some more younger guys in better roles, and they're not locking it down like they used to. But we need the offense to come when we're not locking it down, So that's what we need to happen here. Let's keep scouting. Hopefully, let's win these last couple games, man. Get us to 500, please. Oh my goodness. Huge loss right there to Vancouver. Okay. 10-11-1. Not a good start at all. That's not what we're looking for. That's just terrible, to be honest. For our team, no. That's unacceptable. We're 7th in our division right now. Yeah, unacceptable. Not a good start. All right, let's see. I see only 14 points from top freaking producers, so yeah. All right. Okay, so yeah, here we are. Goals for. Holy, look at that. That is, no, that's horrible. And goals against per game, we're not even keeping the puck out of the net. But we're below 2 for goals for per game. I know it's early, but no. 22 games played, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Power play is not getting it done. Yeah, no, we need to shake things up. We need to shake things up a lot. Yeah, that's just completely unacceptable. That's horrible. I'm going to say that. That's actually horrible. All right, hopefully is Turris actually doing anything? Why the fuck does Turris not produce, man? I don't get it. I get, yeah, where's Lart? There's Mantha with 5 points in that many games. There's Svechnikov with 4 points in that many games. There's something that's terribly wrong, and I don't even completely understand it with our offense. I mean, we got Bean. He's leading almost in points on the freaking defensive end. Holy crap. I don't know, guys. We need to shake things up. But yeah, I know I know people wanted me to take a look at Nylander and like Marner and stuff like that. And at this point, I think we would. I think we're almost to a point now where we got to take a couple steps back to take steps forward because everyone's a friggin' minus. It's just we're not playing as a team right now. Holy crap! I was not expecting that at all. I was not expecting this at all. That's just terrible. Horrible. Wow. All right. Year 4 has not been a good start. Mrazek 3 shutouts. He's doing fine. I mean, he's trying to keep us in it. Kakkonen is, wow. He just looks like he's not ready for backup time. But we're going to, you know what? We're just going to keep him in there. Baptism by fire, dude. Get good. Time for you to get good, all right? So, yeah, he's not doing well. Wow. Okay, we need to shake things up. Definitely need to shake things up. We're going to take a look at out our stuff. This is going to be a longer video for sure, but holy crap. All right, let's take a look at some of our assets real quick. And, I mean, I think everyone kind of knows what we have. I'll just give you one more quick look because I got to wrap this up. This is going to be a long upload as it is, so we'll take a look at our assets and things like that, what we want to trade away. Because, yeah, that's unacceptable when it comes down to it. Turris, like, only 7 points in that many games? Come on now. Yeah, no. He's I don't think, I'm honestly thinking we should trade this guy now. I tried to give him the benefit of the freaking doubt, but he's got 7 points in 22 games. You can't blame that completely on his wingers, can you? Like, come on, Mantha. I mean, maybe you can, but I don't know. It's so weird. That's just weird how they have that little points. I don't get it. I really just do not get that. It's like we're cursed, man. We're like, I don't know. It's very weird. Alright, yeah, alright, so here's what we have in our main roster. You guys can pause if you need to stop anywhere. In the system. Here's what we got in the system. Foot's already jumped up to an 80. So that's good. He's growing up there. Patrick is almost looking like he is a bust, like everyone was saying. But or maybe we bring this guy up. We make some trades, bring this guy up, and just try to do something because whatever we're doing right now is just not working. All right, Lukanen's getting better. Good. He's got better a bit. So this guy's that's another asset we have that we could possibly trade away. Yeah, that's mostly what we're looking at right now. Yeah, not good. Not a good start whatsoever. I think we definitely need to shake things up. So give me any of your guys' ideas for trades and everything like that. And if you want to, get on my case about not signing Skinner, go ahead because I'm thinking, wow, I kind of screwed up in that sense. Even I'm thinking that because, I mean, Svechnikov didn't jump and he's producing like crap. Our second line, I don't know what it is about our second line. It's doing terribly. Turris should actually boost him, but it almost seems like Turris is like, he's got terrible morale. He's just always dropping. He doesn't have a good level head for the NHL, it almost seems like, man. He's like, come on. All right, anyway, give me all your ideas for trades, line changes, anything and everything, because we need to shake things up and we need to get on top of things quickly. We got to get back to the playoffs, all right? So let me know all your suggestions. Remember to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.